My name's Sarah Belote. I am from Brunson, Michigan. When I was at Trine, I was a sport management and marketing major. I played softball and I was a student athletic trainer. And now I am a statewide director for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Well, I actually fell in love with softball because of my dad. That was the thing my dad was most passionate about in the world. It's something that he did really well. And being a daddy's girl, I always wanted to make him proud. And so I started softball. I became a catcher because he was a catcher. On the field, it's the only place on earth where everything's fair. You get what you put into it. The outside circumstances of life don't matter. It's just you and your hard work and the direct results of your hard work. Growing up, my education was always really important to me. I focused on extracurriculars and I wanted to make sure I was the perfect candidate for college. And then when I was 17, my father passed away from cancer, and my hopes of being able to get a higher education were completely put on pause. The main focus was paying for our family's bills. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to have the opportunity to study in college. And I got to see firsthand the financial burden that placed on our family. So I always knew that I was going to want to join the fight against cancer in any way that I could to support other families like ours. But because of donors at Trine University that were gracious enough to make my education possible, I was a fantastic student at Trine. I played softball. I graduated and stayed to work at Trine to give back for 6 years. And now I am working for a national nonprofit fundraising for cancer patients so that more students will have the opportunity to afford college in the future. And that opportunity never would have happened without Trine's donors. My educational experience at Trine University was really well-rounded, and the community of people that came together from multiple different departments at Trine prepared me to later on excel in my career. From my academic advisor from the very beginning, taking me under his wing and showing me that a well-rounded business degree was important, and then dialing into the focus of sport management and how that can impact the world. He identified my unique skill sets at an early age and helped me to develop those over my time at Trine, and made sure to identify opportunities where I could grow those skill sets so that I would be prepared for a life in nonprofit or a life in sales or a life in marketing, and really made sure that I would have the most opportunities at my disposal. With softball, with Coach D, he gave me so many leadership opportunities. He helped me learn time organization. He showed me what it's like trying to lead a team of people who are from all over the world and have different life experiences that are coming together to accomplish one thing. And I use that daily in leading my own team at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. From career services, identifying opportunities for me for internships and saying that if you want to be successful in the world and if you want to achieve big things, you have to take some really small steps first. And the best way to do that is to start taking internships and job shadowing so that you better understand what it is that you are studying. And that gave me skill sets that I still reference on my resume today. I also had wonderful experiences receiving mentorship from our administration at Trine University. Dr. Brooks and Gretchen Miller both identified me as a leader within the student body and personally invested in my future. They led me to staying at Trine University and showed me the importance of investing into a master's degree that would make me more qualified for the professional world. I just think that's an incredible experience that you're not going to find at another university, to have top-level administration investing in individual students and their careers. Through my work, I'm able to focus on underserved communities and the financial impact that we can make on those communities to ensure that students never have to worry about finances again, and that they can still have all the opportunities I did with education, even if their family has been directly impacted by cancer. And because of the experiences I had at Trine University, I used my day-to-day experiences from the sales that I learned in my internship that was inspired by career services, my team leading abilities for my multi-generational team from my leadership position on the softball team. My fundraising experience comes directly from Dr. Brooks and getting to job shadow Dr. Brooks in his conversations with alumni and better understand why people choose to invest into organizations that matter. And all of those skill sets have made it possible for me to make millions of dollars of impact into Michigan and Indiana. So this year, I went through the toughest times of my entire life. My mom passed away suddenly after a 1-month battle with cancer, and my world was completely rocked. And when I got to the funeral, I was a little scared. I was going to be doing the eulogy, and there were so many people there, and I was overwhelmed. And then out of the crowd, I see my family from Trine University. There were people from administration, there were people from athletics, there were people from marketing. I was getting messages from people from admissions and career services. And to me, that was absolutely incredible because I graduated 10 years ago. And so in a time when I am running a little shy on family, to know that my Trine University community will always be there for me, and that the Trine family I selected a million years ago is still my family today, was incredibly impactful. And it's the reason, as an alum, that I'm going to continue to invest into Trine University, because what's happening here at Trine matters, and it makes a difference in lives.